Mary here. Welcome to Move More with Mary. That's me. Inside today because it's a little bit windy and rainy. Fern and Ottie are about. You can't see them. They're just lying down here. They might get up and make an appearance later. My friends, today's class, seated, a little bit of standing, but we can use a chair for support if we need to, okay? So give it a go with me. You are probably stronger than you think. You can always take a rest whenever you need to. And if you need to adapt a few exercises, you can always adapt them. We're not using any weights today, but if you fancy using some, you can. When we move those arms, you can just use gentle weights. Just make sure the area around you is nice and safe. You've got some water to hand. And when we're working, we don't want any sharp, stabby pain, okay? We want to just be able to move through the movements and the exercises. We might feel a little bit of ache. We might feel a little bit of tiredness creeping in, but that's okay. That's okay. We need to push a little bit to get a little bit stronger, all right? So, but any sharp pain that makes you go, ooh, then that's not a good thing, all right? So, my friends, shall we make a start? We're going to start on the chair. Let me just set our timer, which I forgot to do. Good job. Just check out that with your doctor first. If you have a lot of complicated health problems, that it's okay for you to do some gentle exercise. And then let's make it go. Feel free just to watch it first and then watch it, but think with the attitude I can. Pardon me. Not I can't. Okay, I'm going to grab some water real quick. Wow, a real little tickle there. All right, lovely people. Let's come down onto the chair. I'm just going to move my chair slightly back so you can see my feet a little more. Fabulous. Just make sure the chair that you're going to use is nice and solid. Okay, feet underneath our knees, sit nice and tall, and let's just take a nice circle with our arms. Just bring your arms forwards and then focus on taking them back. And this is quite a big move to start with, so if it's a bit much, just do your elbows, okay? So shorten up those arms, bend them, and just do your elbows if you need to. Taking your arms back, opening out the chest, taking that big circle. Super duper. All right, guys, we're getting 20 seconds of rest. So we work for 40 seconds, and then we rest for 20 seconds. All right, my friend. Feet underneath your knees. All we're going to do is we're going to think about a bit of ankle mobility and straight through the back of the legs. So just come up onto your tiptoes and then down. Tiptoes and down. Tiptoes and down. Good. Just a little bit of movement there. Try and sit tall all the time when we're sitting up. So we're using our tummy muscles, pressing the ribs slightly down towards the pelvis, drawing the belly button towards the spine, feeling like we're sitting nice and tall. So just come up onto your toes, lifting the heels. Good job. Superb. Good job. Lovely. Now it's hard to move the foot with trainers on, okay? But do try and bend at the toes when we come up onto those heels. We'll be doing that again in a little minute. All right, my friends. Are we ready? We are going to lift up both arms and we're going to draw like a bow and arrow here and then come back. So just draw like your bow and arrow and then come back. Good job. Now try and look over your shoulder. So imagine you're pulling back the string of the bow. If you were really doing archery though, we'd look forwards where we were pointing, yeah? But I want you to look behind Look over your shoulder. Make sure we're not lifting the shoulder as we take the elbow back. So if your chair's got a back on it, make sure it's not in the way. And we just feel that little rotation through our waist and our body there. Let's just think about this neck, okay? So just relax. Tuck your shoulders right down, draw them down. Feel like your shoulder blades are heavy and pull them down the back. And let's just take a little look over one shoulder and then the other shoulder. Just come to the center and then come the other side. As we're moving the neck, try and keep the shoulders still and facing forward. That's nice, good job. Just going as far around as you can. Keeping that chin tucked in. Looking over that shoulder. Whoa. Good job, lovely. Right. Let's stay with the neck and we're just going to take a little nod down. And we're going to lift the head and we're going to draw the chin right back in. Alright, so 2 little moves. Okay, so let me come onto the side so you can see a bit more. Put my hair down today, so it's a bit harder to see the neck. Okay, so sit tall. Now nod your head down, press that chin to the chest, and then lift your head and then draw that neck in. And let it come forwards a little. Chin to chest there. And then look up and draw the chin in. So big chin to chest. Press your shoulders down. Look up and then draw that chin in. Good job. Chin down. Lift the head. Draw your chin in. Bring your ears over your shoulders. Trying to sit tall. Let's just do that one more time. So bring it in there. Superb. Doing well, guys. Doing well. Okay. We're going to lift up alternate knees. All right. So if it's a bit much, hand onto the chair. Or we can sit up nice and tall. Just relax your shoulders. We won't do arms this time. So hands to your chest. Just lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Fabulous. Lift. Lift it up. Keeping those knees forwards. Keeping our tummies on, so belly button to spine. Keeping your shoulders down. Sitting tall. Working through your hips. Wow, good job. Nice and easy, okay? This is so nice and gentle. Hands on your thighs, just give them a little rub there. Fabulous. All right, my friend. Let's see if we can do the same thing with the knees, but we're going to punch up alternate arms. So just bring your arms up like this. We're going to lift opposite arm to knee. So just punch it up and then bring it down. Punch it up and then down. Up and down. Good. Sit tall. Try not to sit backwards as we lift. Bring it on up. Good. Fabulous. Let's go. Bring it up. Take it down. Bring it up. Arms by ears. Keep the chin tucked in. Good job. Boom. Fabulous. Good job, my friends. Well done. Take a breather if you need it. Alright, you can breathe it if you need it. We're going to come back to the legs. We're going to come into a little heel dig. Okay, so hands to your heart center. Sit up nice and tall. Shoulders down. Nice long neck. Let's just extend one leg and put the heel down. And really think about drawing the toe up to the ceiling. Or up to the sky. Boom. Boom. Good. Toes to ceiling. Extend your leg. Try and make sure you're sitting on the edge of the chair just a little bit so that we can really straighten out the leg as we take that little heel dig. So we feel that length down the back of the straight leg, but we engage the front of the leg to lift the toes up to the ceiling. Fabulous, my friends. Good job. All right, again, make sure you're sitting on the edge of your chair. This time we're going to lift the arms straight, but we're going to lift just up to shoulder height, keeping the shoulders down. So we don't want to let the shoulders roll forwards as we lift the arm. And we'll come back to that heel dig. And lift. Good. Sitting tall. Amazing. Come on, let's go. Good job. All right, my friends. After this, we're getting up off this chair. We're getting up. So get ready for it. Excellent. Okay. Give those arms, or those legs. These are legs, Mary. These are legs. A little rub. Good. Make sure your bottom's right on the edge of your chair. Feet forward. Engage your tummy. Now we're going to lean forward and then push up through those legs to stand up. You can have the hands on the chair if you need to. Okay. Now push it on up. Stand up tall. Hinge at the hips, bend the knees, and sit back down. So think about the mechanics of it. Push through. Hinge at the hips, bend the knees, sit back down. Make sure you know where that chair is. Yeah? Try and keep your knees tracking in line with your feet and your hips as we come up. Little bow, bend the knees. Good. If we need to, we can use our arms. We can feel for that chair. We can take some of the weight out of the legs and help with the arms, okay? If you need to do that, always do that. We're going to stay standing up. We're going to stay standing up. Good. Now we're going to take a little march in a moment, okay? So just shift your weight side to side, because that's what we do with our weight as we lift up one leg and then the other. Good. Now just lift. Take that little march. Now if this is too quick, or you need the chair for support, then just use the chair. That's okay. Keep marching, guys, if you can. Keep marching. You can always use the back of the chair if you feel like you need that little bit of confidence. So pick up your feet. Swing those arms. Keep that chin tucked. Try not to lift the chin with effort. Can you see when we get a bit tense? Yeah, we lift the chin. Try and keep it parallel to the floor. Keep your neck nice and long. Superb. Good. All right, we're up, so we're going to stay up, okay? Hold the chair if you need to. We're going to lift one leg to the side, and then we're going to lift it across. We're going to lift it to the side, and we're going to lift it across. So the supporting leg, those muscles all around the buttocks, the hips, they're working as well. So lift to the side and then across. So hold onto that chair if you need to. Think about keeping the leg that we're moving strong and straight. The leg that we're standing on, just a nice soft knee bend. So ankle to ceiling, heel inside foot to ceiling here. Yeah, inside of the foot, outside of the foot. Good, hold on to it. Now, we're also challenging your balance. Yeah, balance is key, guys. Balance is key. Right. Good. Pop your foot down. Just take a little walk through those feet, just in our 20 seconds rest. We're going to stay on the same leg, okay? We're just going to swing the leg forward and then swing it back. We're just going to get nice mobility into the hips. So hold on, just swing the leg forwards and backwards. Good. Now we can allow the torso to move, yeah, but not too much, because I want you to get that mobility into the hip. Feel this supporting leg. If it gets really super tired and you need to put the foot down, that's fine. Again, you can challenge your balance and not hold on to the chair. Take that swing, forwards and backwards. As we come back, squeeze the bottom. Yes, squeeze your glutes like a juicy peach. Squeeze it up. Oh, good job. How's this supporting leg feeling? We need to take a little tap. Yeah, just a little tap. Superb. All right, my friend. We'll give this supporting leg a little rest. And we'll take a nice little side tap, okay? Just to keep that heart rate just lifted slightly. So just take a little side tap. Drive the elbows back. Now, if that's a bit much, just tap, tap, and alternate legs, okay? You can go slower. You don't have to go at the speed I go. You do what's right for you, okay? What's right for you. I want you to be able to get through this class and feel really good about yourself. Do not think that taking modifications are less of an achievement. It is not. It is so important to listen to your body where you are at each day. Just lift the heels. Much wiser to take modifications, my friends, if we need them. Okay, we're going to stay on the same leg that we were moving, just one more. We're going to mobilize the hip. So you might want to hold onto the chair for this. We're going to lift the knee up. We're going to take it to the side. We're going to drop the knee, lift the foot, and then bring it round. Now we want to, if we can, stay up tall for this. Ideally, we don't want to hinge forwards here. We want to stay upright because I want all that movement to come through the hip. All right, let's go the other way. Take the leg back, lift your knee up and over. Good, take the leg back, lift your knee up and over. Superb, guys. Fabulous, fabulous. You are doing amazing. Hold on to it. Good, amazing. Good job. Now just a little march out. If you feel like you need to have a little sit down in the rest, that's fine. Now we're going to come onto the other leg. So if you want to use the chair, be careful picking it up if it's heavy, or just move yourself around. Okay, we're going to think about that first move. So we're going to lift the leg to the side and then across. To the side and then across. Holding onto the chair if we need it, or challenging that balance if we can. Side of the foot to the inside. Ball. Sheffield ball. Good. Lift it up there. Bring it across. Lift it up. Bring it across. Perfect. Little march out. Just release those legs. Just a little tap out. Just a little bit of movement. Doing well, guys. Then we're going to swing this leg backwards and forwards, just like we did before. Okay. Amazing. Okay, so take the weight. Just swing the leg back and then forwards. Ooh. Do that nice swing. Good. Oh. Standing up nice and tall, squeezing the bottom, taking that lovely swing there, lifting it up. Good. Mobilizing those hips. Amazing. Doing well. You're doing well. Hold on to it. I can feel my hip, my supporting leg hip. Good. Good job. So just do what you can. Just move it. That nice little march. We'll give our legs or that supporting leg a little rest, okay? And we'll come back to a little side tap. A little side tap, okay? Just like we're doing now in this active rest, but let's make it a bit bigger. Remembering, if this is too much, just go slower. You don't have to go the same speed, or we could do one leg, okay? We could do one leg and then alternate. You do what's right for you. All the time. Drive your elbows back. Keep your shoulders down. my friends, take a little march there. We're going to stay on our feet. We're going to use the chair to help us. We're going to rise to tiptoes, just fingertips support on the back of the chair. Okay, if we need to, or hands on hips if you want to challenge that balance more. So fingertips down. We're going to rise up onto our toes, squeeze the calves and then bring it down. So rise up to toes, give it a good squeeze and then bring it down. Good, squeeze and then bring it down. Good job. Ball. Now see if you can rock back and lift your toes. So lift the heels, rock back slightly and lift your toes. That's nice. Lovely, getting that nice ankle mobility. Oh, good job. All right, we're going to stay holding onto the chair. Now, when we sit down onto a chair, we try and keep knees on top of ankles and we squat back. But it is a functional move to bring the knees forwards of toes. If you think about what happens to your knee joint when you're coming down a step, it comes forwards of the ankle. So fingertips on the chair, just bend the knees and bring the knees forwards and then stand on up. So bring the knees forwards and then bring it on up. Good job. Bring it forwards and then come on up. So bring your knees forwards. Think about dropping the bottom down towards the heels of the feet. And then come on up. Lovely. Press through those legs. Superb. Good job, my friends. Good job. Okay, we're going to keep holding the back of the chair. Alright, just move the feet in your active rest. Superb. How are you doing? We've got about 6 or 7 more exercises. Then we're going to stretch out. Probably 6. Alright. Step the foot back. So step onto your toes and then take a little knee bend with both knees. Come on up. Step it in. Step back onto your toes. Little knee bend and then bring it back up and stand up. Now you don't need the chair. Don't use the chair. I don't want you to have an aid if you feel like you don't need it. Make sure you're stepping straight back onto your toes so the heel does not hit the floor. If you can't do that without holding onto the chair, then hold onto the chair. Lovely. Good job. Amazing. Now we're going to step a little further away from the chair. We're going to hold onto it. We're going to lean in. We're going to use one leg. So we're going to step the leg back. So both knees are bent. Step the leg back, lift it, tap it, bring it back in. Step it back, lift, tap, step it back in. So step back, squeeze the bottom, bring it back. Good. First move, second move, tap it down, bring it back in. Stay low in those legs. Squeeze the bottom here, and then bring it back in. Step, lift, lower, step it in, little knee bend. We're working both legs. Lovely, come on up. So did you feel the leg that wasn't moving as well, that was weight bearing? We're working the bottom of the leg that was moving. All right, firing up those glutes. Often our glutes get very lazy and they don't fire up because other muscles are short or they're inhibited, those glutes. So really this exercise isolates. So bend the knees, step back, lift the leg, bring it back in, step it in, step back, lift, bring it in. Good job. Step back, lift, step back in. Fabulous. Keep the weight centered. Squeeze the bottom. Amazing, you're doing great, guys, you're doing great. Little tap it out for me, little tap it out. Now we're going to come to a single hamstring curl. Now again, you could use the weight in the chair if you wanted. Okay, we're just going to do one leg. So if we're not using the chair, we'll use both arms. Or if we are using the chair, we'll just use one arm. So bring the outside leg, heel to bottom. So shift your weight forward into that supported leg. Guys, we don't need the chair, it's a little rock, yeah? Little rock. Try and pull your elbows back, keeping your shoulders down. Ball, ball. Lovely, good job. Well done. Okay, little shoulder roll, little tap it out. Well done. All right, guys. All right, are we ready? My little ginger ninja Ottie is just sitting right down there. She's just watching. Guys, if you're using the chair, you could always just lean away, okay? Just face the other way, and you could do the other side. If you don't need the chair, don't use it. We could just do the other leg. Bringing those arms in, squeezing the shoulder blades together. I can feel coming where you can. Superb. Shake out those legs. How are you doing? How are you doing? Okay, two more. Two more, okay, then we're nearly done. Superb. My friends, let's think about the arms, okay? Just keep your feet still. You can sit down. Well, it's a bit hard to do this sitting down. Okay, we're going to take one arm. It's going to bend. The other arm is going to come up. So bend, other arm comes straight forward. Can you do that? A little bit of coordination needed. Think elbow to ceiling, other arm straight up. Yeah? Elbow to ceiling, other arm straight up. How's that? Are we there? Are you laughing? Are you all tangled in knots? Well done. So good to challenge the body, the mind, about coordination. Because that's what walking is, what balancing is. Yeah? We need to keep the mind active, connected with the body. That's part of coordination, mind and body connecting. Fabulous. Okay, we're going to do one last one, a little bit of coordination. We're going to go heel, toe, knee, opposite, or alternate legs. Are we ready? Heel, toe, knee, heel, toe, knee, heel, toe, knee. Good job. Heel, toe, knee. Fab. Come on, let's go. You're nearly there. This is the end. This is the end. Then we're just going to stretch. Good job. Ottie's looking at me with her big, beautiful, round eyes. Good morning. All right. Tap it out, guys. Tap it out. Come say hi, Ottie. Come say hi. You come in. There she is. There she is. All right, guys. Let's hold onto the chair, and we're going to step away from it. Now, just let your body hang down in between the arms, and then just bring that body back up and bring it forwards. Yeah. So push your hips away. Let your head and chest come through your arms. Feel that length through the back of your neck, legs, and then just bring your weight forwards. Weight bearing through your arms and shoulders a little bit. Amazing. Right. Fabulous. Walk the feet in. We're going to think about stretching our quads. So we'll hold on to the chair. Take a hold of your foot with one hand if you can. Now, if you can't reach your foot, don't worry about it. Okay, you could always put your foot on the chair if you could maintain balance. You might need to put the foot on the chair and then hold onto the wall or something. Yeah, just release it off. Let's try the other side. So take a hold of your foot, just turn around, use the chair if you need it. Push forward through the hips, knees together. Standing tall. Good job, guys. Let's use the chair. Let's take a nice big side bend. Just reach your arm over. And then bring it on up. Let's go the other side. Take that nice big side bend. Slide your arm, your hand down your thigh. And then come on up. Take a nice shoulder roll. Nice shoulder roll. Ooh, fabulous. Fabulous, my friends. Good. Alrighty. Last one. Just hold on to the chair. I want you to bend the knees. Tuck your chin, tuck your pelvis underneath you. And then go the other way. Lift your head. Lift the bottom. Step back. Tuck underneath. And then tilt forward, lift the head. Just one more. Do that big extension through your back, so the whole back is moving. And then bring it on up. Walk it in. Amazing, team. Amazing. There we have it. That is it. Did you do it? Did you do it all? Well done. If you needed to modify, well done you for listening to your body and doing what you could do. Not thinking, oh, I can't do it, and not bothering with it. Well done for modifying. Well done for taking a rest if you needed that. It doesn't matter if you need to take a rest or modify. What matters is that you make a start and you do what you can. We work with what we've got, right? We work with what we've got. So well done, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to check out Rethinking Pain's website, www.rethinkingpain.org. Loads of classes on there. Check out KHL's exercise at home page. All right, if you're not watching it from there, give it a like, give it a follow. Lots of videos on there. If you have a class, my friends, of mine that you really like that I've done here online, please send me a message and I can download it and then repost it, and then it will stay on the page. If you don't do that, after a month, Facebook deletes them. Okay, so if you've got a favourite, let me know and I'll repost it for you, and then it will stay on. So you can do it as many times as you want. Good job. All right, my friends, it will stay on this page though, guys, for a full month. Well done, well done. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been a pleasure. Enjoyed your company. Well done, guys. Superb. See you soon.